because it's another curtain bang unit. Your unit does come packaged up like this. And then of course you get your satin bag, an edge band, a edge brush, and then an HD wig cap. Open this beauty up. I also see that they have some pre-everything tape. You guys know I don't really use the tape, but it is there for you to use. And look at that. This is their 13x4 pre-everything express mocha curtain bang wig in the length 24 inches. It already comes pre-curled. I have the little roller in right here, which the roller might be moving around. I'll go ahead and fix it back. This is what your cap construction looks like. You can see they went ahead and pre-bleached the knots and they pre-cut your lace. This side, it looks like it had some tape right here because there's tape on this side, but it must have fell off, and that's okay. You get a comb on each side. You do get a comb in the nape area. You get your adjustable elastic band, and you also get, if I can find it, your Invisi drawstring. This out of the way so I can really take a good look at the lace. It might be a little light, but we're gonna try this on and see. And if I have to go in and tint my lace and take it off, I will, but I wanna go ahead and try this on. What it is looking like on, surprisingly, the lace is not looking too bad. So I'm gonna move this out of the way though, so I can kind of really get into this hairline. I don't feel like I'm gonna have to really go in and do too much. There is a little bit of lace that I can trim off on the side, but for the most part, I think once I add my adhesive spray, it's going to melt down perfectly. So I did not adjust the Invisi drawstring in the nape area, but I did tighten up the elastic band. And I don't know if I mentioned, but there is an adjustable strap in the nape. This is a 13x4, so it comes over my ear just a little bit. I don't feel like I'm gonna have to go in and cut down too much, but I will have to just trim down a little bit because as you can see, it is making my ear bend some. But this color looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks really good. And they do give you this roller to hold the bangs in place. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into this because I feel like I don't have to really do anything to the lace. As you can see, the front of the hairline is pre-plucked and it looks really good so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this styled. We're gonna see how it's going to turn out and look. Of course, you guys will see the final looks, and then also I'll be back to tell you my final thoughts when it comes to this curtain bang wig. done styling this unit and it came out super cute. To install this unit today, I did go in with this Eben New York lace melt spray. You do have to be really careful when working with that product because it can be very runny. But it laid down really well. I did not have to go in and tint my lace. I did, however, add a little bit of powder around the front of the hairline in certain areas, and that was just to help camouflage the lace a little bit more. I also put some powder into the parting space area, but everything laid out really well. I did have to cut off some of that lace on the side by my ear, and it sits perfectly now. I love the way that the hairline looks because it looks super natural. It just kind of flows that way because of the way that they had this unit curl. Speaking of curls, the curls were still intact. I decided to go in and curl a few pieces a little bit more because this is more like a silky texture. It is going to drop a little bit quicker, so I would definitely suggest adding in some type of holding spray because it did start to drop. And then as far as the curtain bang, it is a little bit long. It's up to you if you want to rock it long, but I did decide to go in and cut mine down just a little bit to frame my face a little bit more. I didn't cut it down too much, just right here in the front where I can kind of like fluff it up a little bit, and then the bangs would show. So I showed you guys both ways with it long, the way it comes out of the box, and then when I decided to cut it down. I also did like a half up, half down style. I love the half up, half down. I could have put my ponytail up a little bit higher, but oh my gosh, when you push the hair back and just the way that the sides flow, it looked really good. And then I decided to do this little flip over. I didn't want to utilize any part on the side because this is only a 13x4, so most of your parting is going to be in the middle, but it's still going to look good if you decide to flip it over. So it looks super cute still. I did have to end up curling the bang part back a little bit more because I did move it to the side. This is not a super heavy density, but you're not going to see any track showing, and it's super lightweight also. So if you wanted to just straighten this out and rock a sleek straight look and just kind of curl your bangs just a little bit, not too hard, it's still going to look nice also. And I think they did a good job with plucking out the hairline, bleaching the knots, and like I said, the color is gorgeous. The length on this is cool. You guys know I'm only 5'2". As far as shedding and tangling goes, I did receive a little bit of shedding, but mostly because I did cut into the sides by my lace. As I'm running my fingers through it, it's fine. I don't feel like this is going to be anything to really worry about as far as shedding goes. Now, as far as snags go, I also did not get a lot. But frizziness and flyaways, I do highly suggest adding some Sleek and Shine Serum throughout this hair because I did notice a good amount of frizziness going on, more frizziness than flyaways, but even the ends look really good. They're not too thin. I like this unit. Tis the season. Tis the season for sitting in the living room. Like, she's gorgeous. You can wear this glammed up or even just kind of dressed down. I don't really have any complaints about this unit. I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering about the fit. So it fits really good up in this area. However, I am having a little bit of space in the back. I did tighten up that invisible drawstring, but I am still getting some room. And I want to untighten the drawstring because I notice when I don't tighten it, it lays more flat. But when I tighten it up, it kind of bunches up the cap in the back. And for you ladies who have a small head, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But overall, up in this area, it's fit.